Hello, I'm Peter, a reference librarian at the main library, Broward County. Today we're going to show you how to download ebooks and audiobooks. What is OverDrive? OverDrive is your library's digital collection. What can you do with OverDrive at your library? With OverDrive platform, you can borrow and enjoy ebooks and audiobooks. You access OverDrive Libby with a Broward County Library card. The largest collection of ebooks on OverDrive is for adults over 18. OverDrive website is a great tool if you plan on reading ebooks using a Kindle Paperwhite, tablet, smartphone, laptop or desk computer. Visit the library website www.broward.org/library. Click on e-media, select ebooks and audiobooks and select OverDrive. It is easy to access our digital collection. All you need is a device with a modern web browser and your library login information, your card number and your PIN. The PIN is the last 4 digits of your phone number. When you log in, look for Broward County Library, then enter your library card and PIN. Once you are logged into the digital library, it is easy to borrow and enjoy titles. To find something to borrow, you can browse the titles on the home page, explore subjects, view a collection, or complete a quick or advanced search using the magnifying glass. You'll see a number of titles to borrow right from the home page. Our Spotlight collection is featured at the top. Use subjects to browse the entire library catalog by selecting a subject or format. Select collections to browse the library format-specific collections. Once you have selected a collection or submitted a search, you'll be taken to the search results page. From here, you can filter through your results by availability, format, subject, and more. You can also sort your results by date added, popularity, and other options. With advanced search, you can limit your search by subject, availability, audience, date added, formats, awards, language, and reading level. For example, if you wanted books available today, you would go to availability and select available now. You will notice that each title has easy to understand availability banners and action links for one-click borrowing. Look for the available banner to find titles that can be checked out right away by selecting borrow. Titles with the waitlist banner can be placed on hold. You'll also be able to tell if you have already borrowed the title, if you've already placed it on hold, or if it's coming soon. When you select a title, you'll be taken to the title details page, where you can see more information about the title, including the number of copies, a description, reviews, titles you may also like, and more. You can also change the lending period for a title before you borrow it. You can select the drop-down next to the Borrow button to change the lending period for a single title, or you can update your default lending period under your account settings. After you borrow a title, it will be available on your loans page. You can navigate here from the Books icon or the My Account menu. Once there, you select Read in Browser or Listen in Browser to read instantly using OverDrive's own browser-based e-reader and audiobook player. You can also download titles to a separate app. Select Read in Browser and or Listen in Browser is the simplest way to start reading ebooks and listening to audiobooks on a computer or mobile device. It is ideal if you are new to digital content or prefer to read or listen on a laptop or desktop computer. There are no apps or software to install, no files to download, and no authorization needed other than your library login information. Read and Listen provide a seamless reading or listening experience on any device with a modern web browser, such as Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. You can also sync your progress across devices. For example, you can read on your laptop and then pick up again on your tablet. The Libby app is OverDrive's newest app for enjoying ebooks and audiobooks, However, the classic app is still available for those who are familiar with it or prefer it. If you have an e-reader, such as an older Nook, you'll want to transfer ebooks to your device from your computer using Adobe Digital Editions. Kindle works a bit differently because you use the Kindle book format. For Amazon Kindle e-readers, you'll transfer the ebook to your device through Amazon's website. I'll go into more details for each option next. The OverDrive app is the original app for enjoying ebooks, audiobooks and video. The OverDrive app continues to be available on Android, Chrome, iOS systems, Amazon Fire and Windows 8/10 devices. It is important to keep in mind that in addition to your library card, you need an OverDrive account to authorize your device. To download ebooks, select the EPUB format from your library's loan page. To download audiobooks, select the MP3 version. Adobe Digital Editions is Adobe software that allows you to transfer EPUB or PDF ebooks from a computer to a compatible e-reader. Once downloaded, you can authorize Adobe Digital Editions from your OverDrive account or an Adobe ID. To send ebooks to your reader, plug the e-reader into your computer using a USB cable. Find your device in Adobe Digital Editions and then drag and drop the ebook onto your device. To enjoy titles on a Kindle, you can select the Kindle book format from the loans page of the digital library. Then you'll be directed to Amazon's website, where you'll have the option to deliver your downloaded book to your Kindle device. Kindle e-readers use the Kindle book format, but your Amazon Fire tablet can still use the OverDrive app or OverDrive Read. If you are still unsure which format you should choose for your device, you can reference this guide. You can also visit OverDrive Help. OverDrive Help is a great resource when you're getting started with ebooks and audiobooks from our digital collection. Here you'll find step-by-step tutorials, short and easy to understand videos, and even troubleshooting tips. There is a dedicated Getting Started section if you're new to digital content, and a powerful search feature if you're looking to explore more advanced topics. Many help articles give you the option to choose between images that look like the titles on your website. Choose the image on the right so you can find the articles that fit our library. The website URL is help.overdrive.com and can also be accessed from the digital library by clicking on Help at the top of the screen. If you need extra help, go to Technical Support. Fill out this form and they will get back to you within 1 day. Click I am not a robot and then select Submit. My fellow librarian Selena will now discuss how to use the Libby app by OverDrive.
Libby is the new one-tap reading app and the fastest way to download and enjoy ebooks and audiobooks. All you need is your library card and PIN number, which is usually the last 4 of your phone number, unless you created a different PIN number. Once entered, your library card is saved and you're ready to begin borrowing books. It's called the One Tap Reading app because everything you need is in one tap away: your library, your shelf, and your latest read. You can install it for free on Android, iOS, and Apple devices, and Windows devices. Libby works really well with new iPhones, iPads, and Android devices that are less than 3 years old. Getting started is easy. You just need an internet connection, your library login information, and a mobile device. Libby is free to install on iOS, Apple devices, Android, and Microsoft devices, 10 and up. Libby also works with the newer Amazon Fire ebook devices, but if you have an older Amazon Fire or you have an Amazon Paperwhite, this Libby will not work for those devices as well. So you might have to use the OverDrive app or another method to get access to your ebooks. Libby is great for users who are new to ebooks and electronic audiobooks, as well as people who are familiar with OverDrive app. Why should you try it? Libby was built to get your reading as quickly and seamlessly as possible. To accomplish this, Libby has created from the ground up with user feedback in mind. Now you'll need to enter your library card number to dive in, and everything you need is in one tap away: your library, your latest read, and your shelf. So you'll see here on the screen here we have a book that has started the download process. So at this point you could click on Open Book if you wanted to start reading the book, or you could keep browsing and look for other books, or you could go to your bookshelf and see the status of your current books that you've checked out or your current holds. Libby was designed to be simpler and easier than ever to get started. You don't have to create a secondary account You can download your digital books and enjoy them and listen to your electronic audiobooks as well. All your loans and holds are automatically available on your shelf, and you don't have to worry about deciding which format to use. Your only option is to open your ebook or e-audiobook. So when you're within the Libby app, you'll see there's some screenshots here. You go to Preferences. When you select Preferences, it will display your library card accounts that you have. So you see here, I have 2 accounts, one for Broward County Library and one for Miami-Dade. But you could also add a library card, a new library card if you live in multiple states. And you'll see here there's also Learn Libby. And also you can take a survey, and you could also get some help. So if you're having trouble with Libby working, you have all those options within your preferences. If data is not an issue, you can allow downloads over your cellular network. If you prefer to enjoy titles on your Kindle, then you can make Kindle your preferred way to download and enjoy ebooks as well. So remember, you can save multiple library cards to your account, and you can sync your shelf across different devices. Libby also has tags to help you organize the titles you want to read in the future that maybe you're not ready to read at this moment in time. You can also rate titles by giving them a thumbs up or thumbs down. Your shelf also shows your activity timeline as well to see what you've been reading most recently. But you'll see here there's loans, holds, and tags. So in the loans section, it's going to show your current items that you have checked out. Most of our ebooks, you check them out for 14 days and then they expire automatically. Typically a day or 2 before. If there is no wait list, you can renew the title. If there is a wait list, you can get back on the holds or wait list, and then they'll notify you when it becomes available again if you're not able to finish reading what you checked out. This here is a nice screenshot to show you if you have any kind of visual impairments, then you can always adjust your text font and your layout to make it easier for you to read. So you'll see here they even have a font style for people with dyslexia, but they all different styles to choose from. And then you'll see here there's an option to enlarge the text to make it larger. And then usually on your own cell phone device, there'll be some sort of option to make it brighter. And then you'll notice here in the layout area, you can have a white, black, beige, or green background. Typically, the white and the beige background are really good if you're in a room or if you're outside and there's lots of light. If you're in a room with less light, black and green usually work really well for that. But you can just decide what background works for you. And how I got to these menus is I just opened up a book, clicked in the middle of the page, and then it gives you the menu options there at the top. So remember the OverDrive Help website, you can also find support information for Libby. As I was saying, Libby is not compatible with all devices. Like if you have an older device that's ebook reader that's 5 years or older, you're probably going to have to use the OverDrive app or Adobe Digital Editions or some other method of getting access to the ebook. And remember, you can always search the help for whatever topic you're having trouble with. And you fill out the form here with your name and email address so you can get assistance. And just to mention one more thing is remember OverDrive and Libby, primarily the collection is adult electronic books and electronic audiobooks. Occasionally you will find some children's materials within Libby or in OverDrive, and Libby and OverDrive are basically the same collection. It's just Libby is the newer app, but it basically is the same collection that OverDrive has. So just keep that in mind when using Libby and OverDrive. And always remember, you can contact any Broward County Library reference desk. We have 38 locations. If you click here, you can see that there's a list of our branches. So when you click on there, it will give you the branch hours and the branch phone number so that you can contact them if you need help.